This week on Cartridge Blowers, we play video games that have been torn apart and glued back together with dicks and stolen graphics like a big gay Frankenstein. It's Romhack week. Cody activates Toad's lava inhibitor vest. Dylan's got a speed, keed, and blow bros. Nikki shows Dreamworks how to eat your dragon. And I get in a fist fight with a camera. Pick up this episode in a Hong Kong alleyway along with an underage wife. It's Cartridge Blowers, episode 11. Mario walks 15 miles in the ice world.
YNIN Podcasting, part of the EDOC NameLock Interactive Network.
Episode 11, Mario walks 15 miles through the ice world.
Hello everybody, and welcome to Cartridge Blowers, YNIN's new show where we give video games a second chance to make a first impression. You can stream, download, or find show notes, including links to everything we talk about in this and every other episode of all YNIN podcasts over at yninteractive.com. That's yninteractive.com. You can also hear old episodes of Stuff Weekly and This Week in the Apocalypse in rotation over at ragtagradio.com, and you can subscribe to us on iTunes. Good stuff. Good stuff. I'm Cody Coleman, head administrator over the EDOC NameLock Interactive Alliance. EDOC NameLock Interactive Network, not Alliance. With us, though, we do have an admin over the Voice Acting Alliance, Nikki Wright. How you doing?
Are you feeling okay?
No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm so distracted right now. Anyway, we also have...
What's the matter? I'm here for you. You want to talk about it?
We'll talk later. Also, we have Dylan Frisbee.
What's up?
And Matthew Crua.
Oh! Fuck you, Rocket.
Oh, we got
Coming
it.
to town.
Double fuck you, Rockets. It's wow.
What?
Right on. Nikki said fuck you, Rockets, coming to town.
Fuck you, Rockets.
So what's up, everybody? How you been?
Okay.
You know, yeah, man. Just, taking life one day at a time, brother.
Oh.
Well, get the fuck out of this podcast.
There's people who really talk like that.
I know.
There
We're
are.
friends with a guy who talks like that. We love you, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. And
Are we?
hopefully he'll be guest hosting for the next 3 months off and on. So we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, so what has everyone been playing?
Words with Friends.
Yeah, we're
Just started.
friends.
Dylan thinks it's a good idea to try to play Matt with in a word-based game.
And the funny
that's
thing
a
about
mistake.
Words with Friends is, like, it doesn't even give you points for anything but the main word that you're spelling.
Yeah.
And so if you really want to get your ass kicked by Matt, you got to play him in, like, Literati on Yahoo Games or in regular Scrabble, because Jesus Christ, you do not know what an ass kicking is until you've played him in Scrabble.
Yeah, until he uses like all of his letters in one word to get double, like somehow like 5 million
He
points.
gets a bingo bonus, and then he spells like 6 words on top of the word he's spelling.
Well, bingo bonuses are where it's at. But, I mean, my favorite thing is when you have a word that's like normal. It's easier to do it when it's horizontal. But when you then can build a word underneath it or on top of it, but then going
Combine
vertically,
them.
Right.
and that makes a whole bunch of other words as you go.
Yeah.
That's what I just did to you.
That's hilarious. Did you? I didn't check.
Yes.
I'm not gonna check during the show, Dylan. We're not gonna go
Aww.
Sorry. I can't. I have to focus. What's a focus?
I mean, I like to think we're
play
pretty
video
intelligent, but fuck, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Matt's brutally good at word-based games.
English is kind of my thing.
I guess it's not like you're going to school for it or anything.
No. Going to school is for losers.
Yeah, who does that? Me, not me.
Oh, oh, the depression that is Nikki Wright. I'm
That is
so
kind of
sorry.
depressing.
Yeah. So, but like, yeah,
So
Dylan.
butt-like.
So butt-like.
But
if you end up being able to crush Matt in Words with Friends, I will be mega impressed. But this might actually just now be like the long con of Matt letting you win. So
that would be hilarious, but
yeah.
I'm not gonna do that.
Don't let me win. I want to be crushed.
I must crush.
I've seen you playing
must
Nikki.
crush.
Nikki showed me your game between you and her, and it was.
Messed
By
up.
the way, that game,
And
like
Nikki's
my
smart.
last few letters that I had in the game that ended, I could have spelled syringe, but you abandoned the game, and I couldn't spell it.
I remembered that. She was so mad.
Yeah.
I was so excited to spell syringe, and
You gotta like poke and prod me for these things. If it's not, I mean, I just lose.
I wouldn't have won, but it would have closed the gap considerably.
Yeah.
The problem is Matt doesn't have a phone that's like nagging him every 5
Exactly.
minutes. He has a stupid phone. And he doesn't have a smartphone, so he plays on Facebook. So it's not quite the
Look
same.
at this guy. This is like 400 years old. Like, what is
Yeah.
that? It does this. It slides. What is that? It's like
Yeah, it
Awesome.
has a physical keyboard.
I had a phone like that. Had to put it down.
That was a good line. Yeah, that was a good line.
Excellent. Well, if there's nothing else to talk about, we can move forward. Kind
Oh,
of.
let's do it. Forward
Yeah.
into the future. With
Forward into the future, into the past.
Romhack.
Like, there we go. Normally, this would be where we look at the top like 5 to 10 things that we're looking forward to that's coming out in the next 2 weeks. However, turns out week before and week after Christmas, ain't shit comes out. So, I mean, stuff's coming out, but nothing worth talking about. Unless Matt, do you think of something?
I got nothing, man. I'm not looking at games.
Yeah, there's
Or-
nothing. So in that case, we're gonna go ahead and actually just start playing games.
I like that idea.
So this week we have decided to dust off the emulators and pull out some Rom hacks.
What's a ROM hack, Cody?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Matthew. A ROM hack is
Thank
where
you.
someone takes a cartridge, turns it into a little digital file that they can play on their computer, and then hacks the shit out of it to turn it into to inception it into its own unique game, either taking out a character and replacing it with another, making whole new levels, or doing both. Sometimes
Like-
even new music.
In a lot of instances, you know, in the early days of ROM hacks, because I've been playing ROM hacks since like '99, since I first got, you know, emulators, and I remember back in the day when you would plug in Super Mario Brothers into your little nesticle, and he would be shooting dicks instead of fireballs, and
Yep.
that was the whole ROM hack. And
Yeah.
we had to walk up 2 hills in the snow barefoot to have Mario shoot dicks instead of fireballs.
Both ways.
Both ways. He shot dicks both ways.
How many ice levels were there in Mario?
Not enough.
Not enough. Okay.
Well, on the ice,
15 miles
on
in
the,
the sh- no,
on the
shooting
ice
dicks.
levels, he would shoot the dicks, but they would be much smaller. It was hard to hit enemies. It was
I have that
it was
problem.
soft to hit enemies. But
Okay. All right, Matt. Why don't we go ahead and get into our first game?
let's do it.
So why don't you tell us who's up first?
I think first is gonna be Nikki.
All
No,
right.
no, it's not. It looks like whoever has Toad's World is up first.
Oh, is it? Okay.
I thought that was Nikki. Who's Toad's World?
That's me.
Oh, okay.
That's me, buddy.
You're up first.
All right, cool. All right, so so I played Toad's World, which is a hack of Mario's World, Super Mario World for the Super Nintendo, and it is takes the normal game and then completely changes the fuck out of it. New music, new levels. You're not Mario anymore. You're Toad. New graphics, new everything. So it's essentially a different game, but it's all using the same programming of Super Mario World.
Neat.
All right. In association with FBI and Ghetto Youth.
Yeah. Oh, this is Mario World. Is this Mario World 2?
No, it's just regular Mario's World. Super Mario World.
There's totally some Yoshi's Islands graphics.
Yeah, they changed a lot of shit in this game.
Toad and his friends were playing in a forest full of colorful flowers. Totally amazed by the looks of it, they forgot that many people mysteriously disappeared in here without a trace. Well, that's dumb of them. Nobody has ever seen them again. Did we find out why?
So
Because nobody loved them, obviously.
Toad and his friends have forgotten that basically people were murdered here routinely, and now they got to figure out why. Except
Well,
there are
Toad's
none of
house
his
is fucking
friends.
boring.
The Toad House looks like a murdered and then stuffed toad face.
Doesn't it? Yeah. So this
Wild
level one.
piranhas are here. In the green grass. Be careful. And
Yep.
this is level 1 with Kirby music?
I don't know.
Sounds like
this,
it.
this is Kirby music.
Okay. There is
I
no.
like the grass. That's awesome.
I wonder,
like-
this is like the closest thing we're ever gonna get to an all giant land hack,
Yeah.
huh? Because God, how awesome!
That would
is
kinda
that
rule.
stage.
Wasn't
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, okay. The graphics are, like, from all over the place.
They are.
Like, I think those Goombas are from, like, Superstar Saga. I think Toad
think
might
so,
be,
too.
too.
I like it.
I was
So-
impressed with Toad's graphics. I was not impressed with the fire spitting piranha because they don't move at all. They just go
Yeah.
up and down. They don't animate.
Get it, get coin.
Yeah.
There's no HUD.
Nope. There's no. No. You don't know how many lives you have. You have no idea if these coins even really mean anything.
Toad looks like he
Weird.
just went nude. I'm streaking!
Yeah.
I'm streaking!
He took off his inhibitor vest.
I'm the best!
No.
Eat fire!
Shit. Okay.
Eat fire shit? What?
Fire. Gross.
Wow.
That looked challenging.
Yeah, that did.
Yeah.
Why are there different colors of turtles? What does the blue one do? Does he do
Nothing.
He gives
When
you
you-
wings.
Yes,
There's no-
when Yoshi
no
eats them,
difference.
you get wings.
Is there a Yoshi in this game?
Not that I
Probably
could
not.
tell.
Did you encounter anything? Well, I guess we'll see. I don't want to spoil it.
Well, I don't show you everything that I played because I cut out actually a few levels.
I was going to ask if you encounter any new power-ups.
No, that's the only. There are other power-ups, but not in this world.
Okay.
There's an ice power. There's a platform creating power.
Why are you so hesitant about the P block? P blocks are always good.
Well, I don't know.
Some ROM hacks are just evil, and like you
Well.
use the P block and you die because the land falls from beneath you. Maybe.
The P block leads to a burning sensation.
Although I did play a ROM hack where you had to take the P block with you like just before the end of the level, and you had to stomp on it and then cross the level, because if you didn't, you'd fall off the level and die.
What?
That's fucked up. If
Okay,
you
so
made
wait.
it to that point without the P block, then God, are you upset?
Your lives are right there at the top.
Yeah, but only in the world map. You don't
That's
see
all that
them
matters.
in the game.
Do you die?
Whoa,
At all?
whoa, wait! You see him?
Yes.
He was like stuck
Yeah.
in the ground.
He got knocked into the ground in a less violent way than you'd think.
Okay, but wait a minute. Okay, so even like when you beat the level back there,
Yeah.
there was like no indication of anything. There's no time limit.
No,
This is
No.
weird.
it is weird. Not having a HUD was a drawback.
And even
Odd.
when you hit that
Game knows.
when you hit that turtle, you got 200 points for what though?
It's a good question. I don't actually know what the point of the score in this ROM hack is, though you do get extra lives if you collect 100 coins, though you have no idea how close to that you are.
Weird. It's really well designed though.
It's beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Why are
yeah.
you like landing on things like as if you're Yoshi?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
I
have
s-
a really powerful stomp.
So there I
Must be
died.
dead. Toad stuff.
Okay, so I died a lot. And then I decided, you know what, I want to get to the castle, and I want that to be in the thing. So I cut out everything until the castle.
Okay. Whoa, why are you in a soap opera?
Yeah, I
was
know.
gonna say.
Toad,
It's like-
no.
A
my
production
tween.
of Stomp.
So, can you do the spin jump?
That's how I bounce off the piranha plants. Just
Okay.
using the spit jump.
That dry bones look pretty cool too. That was a
Yeah, I don't know what that was from.
new sprite, as far as I know.
Whoa.
But then they've got that Mario
Run
3
for the
Bowser
Nice
statue.
job.
That looked like that thwomp looks new too.
Thwomp.
There's a lot of work put into this.
Yeah.
So funny. That's just a funny word.
Thwomp.
Thwomp.
How'd you go through those ropes?
You just hip down when you're on top of them and you
It's
fall.
like you played this before or something.
No, it looked like one of the floors in the various Mario games that you can just fall through by hitting down.
It's kind of a shame that the audio is fucking up.
Oh, is it?
I hear it's kind of scratchy from
It's very fast.
that. Yeah, that's.
Oh, it's maybe the upload was just bad. It sounds fine on this end.
I don't remember there being any floors you can go through like that in other Mario games.
Well,
Oh, what? How are you not dying? Is that not lava?
Right?
huh?
Is that not lava?
That
He's
is
wearing
lava.
lava-proof pantaloons.
Oh.
I am jumping off of it fairly quickly, but
You
not
have,
super
you have
quickly.
your lava inhibitor vest.
I do. I haven't gotten my fire flower yet.
He reminds me of Majin Buu, his whole outfit.
He looks
Go.
very... I don't know. He's got baggy pants, a little blue vest, and what looks like a turban.
He's
I
Arabic.
turn you into chocolate!
So it's Mario World. Is there like a cape?
I did not come in contact with one.
And that door looks like fucking wafers.
It
That
does.
does.
See,
Nice.
like in the castles, it appears that the mushrooms like become invisible for some
Yeah.
reason. And then there's a Mega
Mega
Man
Man?
style door.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
I like that he spread his arms apart and the door opened.
Yeah.
Magic.
Yeah.
What?
Whoa!
What is this?
So I don't know what this is.
That
It's
is
the Grim Reaper, dude.
That is
That's
a ghost.
awesome.
That's a ghost sprite from Final Fantasy VI.
Oh, is it? Okay, I knew
Yeah.
I had seen it before. I just
Yeah.
didn't know where.
It's a ghost on the ghost train that can join your party
Oh, can it really?
temporarily,
Okay.
or forever if you use a trick. But
Oh my god.
this is a crazy boss fight.
It is.
Good job, Cody.
I'm
Yeah.
terrified through this whole thing.
Toad has set the ghost an end, but that was just the beginning of an exciting adventure. We are now going to the wilderness road where all wild creatures live. All of them. All the wild
All whatsoever. Yeah.
And more cowbell.
So, so that was it. That was Toad's World.
That
Cool.
was awesome.
It was
No,
a
that was
really,
really
really
cool.
well done
Yeah.
hack.
That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was impressed. I continued to play a little bit more after that. Not too much more, but I actually think I may try to play the whole thing because it was fun, and there were some levels that were pretty challenging.
Right on.
Level 2 was actually surprisingly challenging because I think I went through like 2 game overs on
Wow.
that one level.
I have a similar issue.
How'd the
really?
how'd the
Yeah,
continues
yeah.
work? Did you when you game over? Did you have to start the whole world over, or
No, it saves. Every time you beat a level, it saves, and every time you hit a checkpoint, it saves. So
Cool.
when you restart the
forgiving
game,
at least?
Yeah, when you restart the game, you're at the checkpoint. So
Okay, cool.
that's not bad. So yeah, who's up next, Matt?
That'd be Dylan.
Me.
All right. So Dylan, what'd you play?
I played Sonic Jam 6, which right now I'm going to stop and say, where's 1 through 5 at?
Yeah.
But anyways,
You never played Sonic Jam 1 through 5? They're so good and delicious.
okay, anyways,
Oh.
All right.
anyways, it was, it's a hack of Super Mario Brothers.
Okay.
The first one, but off of the All-Stars from the NES, Super NES rather. But this is confusing. I don't know what it's originally for because I had to download a Genesis emulator to play it.
So
Yeah.
it's like someone ported it to the Sega Genesis and then decided to also hack it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Why
it's,
not?
Yeah,
trying to figure out how to get this to work was fun.
I would imagine.
Yeah. But anyways, it's a horrible game. Because
Cool.
Sonic is bigger than Mario, so imagine Mario's pixel or pixie stuck inside Sonic, but you just can't see him. So you're getting hurt over something that shouldn't be hurting you.
Oh.
He ate Mario.
It's really off. Like everything's
Let's
off.
see. Woo! Alright, you're underwater, I guess.
Immediately.
Oh, that's a good image.
Yeah.
It looked like the box of
Your
what?
Knuckles!
You're Knuckles, Sonic.
Holy shit, you're fast.
Yeah, you are. Wow.
Well, at least they kept the speed.
God.
When you're red, you're small. When you get a mushroom, you turn blue.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
that is the dumbest thing.
I like how you went back for the extra life that everyone knows is there.
I just wanted to see if it was there. Yeah.
Golly,
You're just trying to speedrun it now.
Wow.
he seems
You're
so
even trying
under
to see if there was-
control.
Yeah.
You have zero control. It's so off. Like all the calibration is really off. It's hard to play.
Like that shot between levels is just so bad.
It's
It
so bad.
really
Really
is.
poorly done.
I'm pretty sure it's just like
You should have got the star.
box art from Sonic 3D.
Oh man, you would probably.
Wait, you got hit somehow.
Yeah, you see that? Yeah, that's bullshit. I killed him, but I also got hurt at the same time.
You were trying to push the flagpole.
And like, what is that's not any Genesis Sonic sprite that I can think of.
It's probably
No.
like Game Gear.
It's almost like he's doing like a supermodel pose, the way he's standing.
It looks too new. That might be a Sonic sprite from that Sonic RPG.
Oh my god.
Oh, Dark Chronicles?
Yeah.
Yeah, there were several Game Boy Advance and DS Sonic games, so it could be from one of those.
Okay, like they couldn't even fucking bother to turn the coins into rings.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like you're porting all this to Genesis for no fucking reason. And you
The
gotta.
sound is horrible.
Yeah, it sounds bad.
Sounds like I'm taking a shit or something.
Whoa. It looks excruciating to
The-
control.
The
It is horrible. You're about to see how bad it really is.
the block destruction sound is kind
You
of
can't-
gross.
You can't even make like one step left or right. It's like 3.
Jesus Christ. You're like, don't want to destroy this block,
Good
don't want to
God.
destroy it.
I know. I'm destroying all the
You're
blocks I
trying
don't
so
want.
hard. It's so sad.
Sonic.
I was cursing up a storm by now. It's like mother.
And you jumped so high.
Yeah.
This is
Mario-
stupid.
Mario's original universe, not made. The Mushroom Kingdom is not made for speed.
No.
It's made for sitting in front of the TV and.
Yeah, can you speed dash? I wonder.
No.
Boo.
Okay. You went for a
Not
warp.
that I'm aware of. I was just trying to survive.
You can. Alright.
Oh, the music's horrible.
So this warps you to 4, right? So.
Well,
No,
he took the one on the
2-1.
left.
Oh, okay.
The one on the left brings you to 2.
I had no idea. I couldn't tell.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, what was that?
Continue.
Fuck you.
Well, at least you start here with 8 coins still for some reason.
Yeah.
Like, why is your coin total still the same after continuing? Doesn't make
I don't know. Does it matter?
Why'd they port this
jumped
over
so
and make it
far.
so weird?
I think I would hate this.
It was horrible.
Like, okay, so importing graphics, I mean, you know, that's doable. I mean, obviously, I mean, looking at Cody's game, importing graphics is, you know,
And can be well done.
right. But
Why? Why? That's not supposed to happen.
but I'm wondering, like, what is the engine? Because it can't be a Sonic game,
Yeah.
and it can't be a Mario game because you're on the Genesis. So, like, what is this based on? And,
Exactly.
and what game do you actually control like this?
Yeah.
Oh, that was awesome.
That was pretty rad.
You killed
Yeah.
all those Goombas.
I couldn't do it again.
Ugh.
Have you been able to go down any
This
pipes
music
yet?
is really bad.
No. You see, you kill something, but you die at the same time. I don't get it.
And that time, that turtle didn't even turn into a shell.
I wish one of us had played Super Mario Brothers at this point.
What?
Yeah, yeah.
This game is awful.
Trust me, I don't leave this stage. It's just this stage from now on.
So
Oh my
that
God.
it labeled you as Sonic as if, like, you were playing a 2-player mode. You might be someone else.
I didn't even think
Maybe.
of that.
No, there is no two-player. It just
There is no.
you just start.
Okay.
You become green Sonic.
Yeah.
And when you
That's
get
the
a
best
mushroom-
Sonic.
Underground.
Yeah, and then he turns into Pink Sonic.
This is brutal.
It is. It's so bad. Everything is off. Like, you've seen me play Mario. I got it down. This isn't like Mario at all. They say the only change is that you play as Sonic instead of Mario.
Nope.
Get it!
No.
Get it!
Oh,
cool.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah,
it
I
was
went in the
turning-
pipe.
Super Sonic.
Thank you.
Missed opportunity.
Thank you.
Should've
Did they
just
even just
flown.
recolor you yellow?
What?
Wow, you haven't even done the Invincible
exactly,
yet.
Exactly.
It's a load of bullshit.
That
At
was
that point-
awful.
I was just done.
You were still invincible.
I know, still flashing, music was still going. No, you're dead. You're done.
Oh, wow.
And like and the piranha plants still come up if you stand next to the pipe.
Yeah,
Yep.
they're not supposed to.
Like the one advantage you have over piranha plants.
You totally
Yeah.
You jumped out of a pit. Did you see
You
that?
did.
Yes, I saw.
Ah, it's
Oh
so
my
bad.
God.
It's annoying
That
just
was the
watching it.
worst.
So this is where you give up.
Yeah.
Okay. Rightfully so. So Dylan, what was your impression of Sonic Brothers?
My heart hurts right now. It's just like so angry. I'm just so angry.
I
I
just
Here.
relived the experience. It was awful.
just want to go take some medicine, go to bed.
All right.
Well, like a lot of ROM hacks, are just made by like bored high school kids who get hacking tools or whatever. But something tells me like that is one of those like Chinese bootlegs that you would buy at the mall.
Yeah.
and they would be like, oh yeah, no, we totally have Sonic for Genesis now. Mario Sonic, you buy it, it's good. And you would take it
Right, it's
home,
good.
and it's like in this like weird like clear cartridge for no reason, and you put it in your Genesis, and it doesn't work without a Sega CD attached for no reason, and then like you turn it on, and it's this shit, and you've ruined Christmas.
Good job, Mom.
Yeah, you dumb bitch. Why don't you
In
know
10
what
years, I'll be
Mario
talking
is?
to my therapist about this. Hope you're ready to foot that bill.
And in 11 years, I'll be talking at your funeral about this. So,
Yeah.
Right on. Okay. Well, so that was awful. Next up on Rom Hell, what do we have, Matt?
that'd be Nikki.
All right, Nikki. Tell us about what you played.
I played Brutal Mario, which is a pretty well-known...
Holy shit.
No, this isn't what... I don't think it's what you're thinking of. I think you're thinking of
it's
Super Mario Frustration.
No, Super Mario World. I've seen Brutal Mario.
Okay, well, you're saying holy shit. To be fair, I'm not great because A, I'm playing on a keyboard, and B, I was getting interrupted a lot. So I make a lot of really stupid mistakes. But yeah, I played
Oh,
Mario.
it's okay.
It's why don't you go fuck yourself?
Aw.
And we will in 3, 2, 1.
Nintendo.
So,
Ugh.
yeah, it's pretty ugly. But no, it has some pretty.
Mario looks like he's in hell.
There is a ROM hack called Mario in Hell.
One day Mario was hungry. Since there were a lot of delicious dragons on the island, he went out to eat some.
No, my egg.
So, for whatever reason, we're gonna be sitting here for another 20 or so seconds because I was just button mashing trying to get this to go away, and eventually
Okay.
it did. But
Well, you're Yoshi's house. Eat the fuck out of him.
exactly.
Your adventures are so tiring. I get exhausted every time you take me out. So don't look for me this time, Yoshi.
That is great.
That reminds me of I'm playing this Super Mario Brothers, new Super Mario Brothers Wii hack with Joe and Aaron, and every time you go to a Toad house, he's like, "Go away," or "Here's nothing for you." And like
Awesome.
they just changed the text to make Toad more of a dick.
I like it. That's awesome.
Okay,
That's
so
great.
So here they've also added Yoshi's Island graphics for the level.
Yeah.
Yeah, the level itself.
Yeah, and the enemies are
Very
still
good
Mario
save.
World.
Probably because a lot of these guys in Mario World never
Ugh.
come back.
Yeah.
So that was stupid.
I have to say, Super Mario World was my favorite.
It's my favorite Mario game.
Yeah.
At
I
least
don't
my
know,
favorite.
I really liked 3.
It's my favorite 2D Mario game. I for a
Three's
long,
good.
For a long time, I wasn't sure if I liked World better than 3, but I do.
World is probably the
I
best.
decided.
For its time and what they did for it, I think Super Mario World was the most well put together.
I would play 3 all any day, but I just think World builds on what 3 did right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. That is a really fair point.
And I mean, there's not a bunch of suits that don't matter. Frog suit, and
Hey, Frog Suit was great in water.
no, it still sucked.
Damn it. And then I just gave up because for some reason I couldn't remember the button to do that move.
And you can't do it while you're small.
And I can't do it while I'm small, which I forgot about.
It's okay.
And then that's all I could do because I'm stupid.
I can tell how you're playing on a keyboard based on
Yeah.
the way you move.
Yeah, oh god, no, it's bad, you guys.
You've got to get a controller, Nikki.
I tried to hook up the motion thing that you sent me, and it just wasn't recognizing the PS3 controller.
That's weird. I'll help
It
you.
was weird. Yeah. So, you know,
Hey, P.
P.
Gross.
And then I leave because
Fuck those
bored.
Christian blocks.
I don't need coins.
I
That's not
I
impressing
figured
anybody.
that. Oh wait, no, you probably had to bring it out of the pipe with you.
Ah, yeah.
Aww.
I'm the best. Whatever.
Oh come on.
Aww. Oh!
Run. I was gonna say slow it down, but run.
Run, absolutely. Run all day.
And I'm betting that block would have given you another star if you had the previous
Probably,
star.
yeah.
Those fucking T-Rexes are stupid. Get 100 gold stars to go to a minigame. Hold the B button and jump as high as you can at the top of this pipe. Okay.
Yeah, and then I don't do that.
Oh, shit.
There we go. Good enough. Fuck the tape.
0! Yes! I really,
Hey!
can I say?
That background is really weird.
Yeah,
It looks
well, wait
highly
till you get to
compressed.
the next level.
Journey's End.
Yeah.
On level 2.
It may not look like it on the map, but this is the last course. It's been a long journey, but you made it.
I made it, guys.
Woo!
I'm the best.
Congratulations.
We believe in you, Nikki, and we're glad you finally did it.
Yeah, no, I worked really hard, and this is the fruits of my labor, and fuck, I deserve it.
Oh, there's a Mario 3 Boomerang Brother?
Yeah, there we go. And now
And-
it's the sun setting, I guess.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
Or like some sort of red fog. Uh-oh. Alright, well, suddenly everything has become a bad drug trip. Mario, are you okay?
No, he's not.
Mario.
It's getting worse.
Like, what were you thinking as this was happening?
What the fuck? Man, this sucks. And then, like, because it gets a little bit darker, I think, in a couple minutes, and I'm like, how do I know if I'm going to die? If it's just gonna... Because, like, in some parts, you can't really see where
Right.
the ground ends. And so I'm like, oh god, I hope I don't die.
Well, you did it. You beat the game.
I beat the game. But man, we still have 5 minutes. What's that about?
That's weird.
Yeah.
Catch Yoshi. Oh yeah, dinner time.
Hell yeah!
Wow, it's Mario. Run away. This game is weird.
I couldn't get it to go. I couldn't get
It's
the
the
box to
game
go
of
away.
50-second text boxes.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow, man, he's...
He's
Yeah,
booking
he's
it.
a fast little bastard.
Come here, little guy. I got some popsicles for you in my cellar. Whoa! That was awesome. Get.
And like, I know the timing for this, and I kept messing it up.
Come on, Mario. Just grab him.
There.
Wow, what'd you do that for? Please don't eat
Please
me.
don't eat me. Bullshit.
This is
You are
depressing.
delicious.
That was a cool stage. That was
Yeah,
fun.
that was a neat idea.
Yeah.
Invincible barrier. Okay.
Yeah.
Intriguing.
So during this one, I was getting, like I said, I was getting interrupted a lot. And it's a lot. So that happened.
That's okay. There's a butterfly.
It's true. It was serene. It was a serene death.
Whew.
That almost happened again.
Oh, these graphics are pretty sweet looking. I like that. A little sketch.
Oh, it's the Yoshi's Island graphics.
That's awesome.
Press R to create a barrier of leaves. Press R again to fire the barrier. Woodman. So you suddenly have
I don't know if it'll pick it up, but I totally like opened the menu to see what button I had selected to make it R. And I guess it doesn't.
You have Mega Man powers?
Apparently.
That's awesome.
That's... what?
Right?
Why would you not always have the leaf shield?
Right, and I wasn't thinking about that for whatever reason because, you know, it's a Mario game, and why the fuck would you ever have a leaf shield? So...
Just turn on your invincible barrier and fuck up the world.
And just, right, no, but I didn't do that. I did not do that.
Aw.
Sorry, guys.
So, like a...
So what's the point? We didn't do this to watch you play Mario. We want to see the hacks. There you go.
There we
Do
go.
it.
Let's jump into
Own
him.
Own it.
I was gonna just shoot. Oh wait, no, I guess.
Yeah.
I forget.
Wow.
Yeah. One shot.
It's really powerful, but then I fucked the jump.
Alright, it's okay. Invincible barrier.
Nikki
You're
sucks
fine.
at Mega Mario Man.
Nikki sucks at games.
Yeah, as soon as they introduce a Mega Man character, it starts dying constantly.
And this is where you give up. Okay.
It's all right though.
Cool. So
Sonic
how did it?
says.
I liked it. I would like to. I really wanted to get to the castle, but
It was pretty cool looking.
no, it seems like a really fun game. I just, you know,
Alright.
messed up a lot.
Yeah.
Cool. All right then, Matt, you're up now. Tell us about what you played.
Okay, I played a game that is a hack of Super Mario 64 that actually just came out a couple of months ago.
Okay.
It's called Super Mario 64 Star Road. And it's obviously, again, the same engine as Super Mario 64 as with all of our games, aside from Sonic Blast 6.
We don't know what the hell that
I don't know
was.
what the fuck that was, but we're using the same engine as the original game. And, but the whole world is changed completely. He's built entirely new levels with 120 brand new stars to get. And so it's a full, pretty much sequel.
Cool.
And then the other cool thing is that he's introduced, you know, new music tracks to the game, like that have been composed just for the game.
Cool.
So it's pretty interesting. But yeah, so I gave this a shot. So whenever you guys are ready,
Let's go.
let's go. All right, so here I am, starting a new game.
Okay.
And it just starts right here. Hi Mario, it's great to see you again, but I have some bad news. Bowser did a thing. Better go stop him. So I'm just trying to get used to the controls, but I've played Mario 64 to death.
Yeah.
So I know how to play Mario. Even on a PlayStation 3 controller, I can play this game.
Is this
This is the hub,
okay? So this is Peach's castle essentially,
sort of, yeah.
but different.
Everything's new, and there's a toad. Oh, the horror! On my way home from the shops yesterday, I was ambushed by a Koopa who stole all my canned spaghetti.
Racist.
You're a pasta lover, Mario. I'm sure you know how I feel. Come on.
What are you trying to say, Toad?
Come on, you fuck. You racist. So I come into this courtyard, and I'm like, ooh, painting. Turns out
There
it's
we
a level.
go.
Shocker. Babam Island.
Let's go.
So this is,
Big Bomb Skyfort.
I immediately find the first new level, and it's pretty neat. This game is, I feel, very well done, because there's a whole lot of new stuff that has just been added out of nowhere, and there's a few problems. There's some glitches in parts, especially graphically, and the camera's kind of a bitch. But it was kind of a bitch in Mario 64
Yeah, exactly.
too. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, so the game told me to go find Big Babam and murder him, and I was like, yeah, I'll do that. But first, here's some things I can stomp, I guess. I'm gonna do that.
There are red coins in them.
There's something in them. There's like numbers popping out. I don't
There are
know.
red coins.
Oh!
You got the red coin star.
No, that wasn't those weren't red coins.
Oh, okay.
They were just numbers. And shit, fuck, shit, fuck, shit. So yeah, right off the bat, I just grabbed a star. Yeah, good game. Game over.
So the giant bomb is still shooting water at you for some reason.
Yeah.
Smash the chain shop's rocks.
I've recovered power stars. I need 7 more to open a door and unlock more levels.
Alright. You got the last star for that level.
I did. I got it completely out of order. So I'm like, well, I don't know where Big Bomb's fort is, so I'm gonna go up here.
Stand to reason.
Yeah.
Considering King Bomb was...
And there's
Right.
an arrow.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go explore. The blocks have been changed to look more like old school Mario blocks. But a lot of stuff is fairly similar, at least graphically. The enemies, for the most part.
This is way better than the one I was going to play, which was the Mario's Missing Stars.
Oh.
That game was shit. So I'm like, I'm playing another one. I like Toad, why not?
So, I'm less. There's like some floating platforms. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Let's jump on these. Nope, I'm dumb. I'm the worst. I'm just bad. I'm terrible.
But you found
But you're
a
back at the rocks. Oh, different rocks.
Yeah, I don't know where I am. I don't know how I don't know where this is on the map. I still don't know. But I'm just kind of I'm wandering aimlessly. I'm like, blue coins. Blue coins are the best. I got them. I don't. But now where am I? I don't know.
You had to have missed one.
Who cares?
What?
Who gives a shit? Star. So once again, I did not find Big Bomb, but stumbled upon another star. So I go back in the level, and here I am back at those fun platforms. But this time I'll get up there and I'll destroy him. Take this, Big Bomb. Just kidding. I'm not gonna get it. Okay, so this time I make it, and and he's got his own little castle, which is unlike anything I remember seeing in Mario 64. So that's pretty cool. There he is again. You again? Are you following me or what? Well, blah blah blah. Let's fight again. And he's actually a little different from the original game. If we remember Cody playing on the challenge week.
Last week.
Yeah, he's a little faster, and he takes more hits. And if he grabs you, he throws you farther.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I imagine you get thrown, since you know that.
Yeah, a little bit. And it was hard to grab him, because you kind of had to be pushing at him in order to like grab him. Yeah, no, I didn't get thrown off the side, which I was very thankful.
Good.
Yeah. So the battle continues. I just kind of gotta run around him and delicately touch him, because if I don't, I go right through him and he can just grab me. But fuck him. Nope, you're dead. See you in hell.
There you go. Finally got Big Bomb's star.
Yeah, 3 tries in, I got the first star for this level. So I'm like, cool, that's neat. I'm gonna go explore elsewhere.
Oh, I like that music.
Yeah, they changed the success music, which I thought was cool. So I go wander around the courthouse and the courtyard. I'm in the courthouse. I'm here for a trial. And all those doors say 8 or 20 on them, so I can't go through any of them. But I find this room of boxes, and I'm like, that's a
You
weird...
can go in that urn. Yeah.
I bet I can. I kept trying to.
You know I can. You know I do. There you go. Nice.
Oh, yeah.
nice.
There we are.
Yeah, level 2, Skyland Resort.
Cool.
And so here's another level. Fuck off.
Are those the normal Goombas for Mario 64, or are they taken from the DS version?
No, they're the normal ones. As
Same
well.
one? Okay.
I haven't played the regular one in a long time, so
I hate the camera.
yes.
Yeah.
It's about to start fucking me over.
Were there Shy Guys in Mario 64?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a lot, but there were some.
Nice Christ era, Mario.
Thank you. I worked hard on it. So I'm like, okay, here's a weird looking platform. But as the camera tips me off that there's something else up there, so
Aha!
I'm just exploring. I mean, I have no idea where to go. I think it said fighting a big swamp. But I'm like, oh, switch.
Oh.
Fuck you,
Were
camera.
those
I'm a
the
plumber.
original?
Yeah.
They were. I didn't.
You ever
What?
played Mario 64?
You're a monster. But yeah, so the camera didn't follow me out the door, so I had to zoom in. Shit. So it has to follow me back in the door.
So
But
grateful
Lukitu is
that
the
Nintendo
worst
invented
cameraman.
This ridiculous C-button camera bullshit.
Yeah. I don't miss the C buttons.
Mm-mm.
And like I had the C buttons mapped to the right stick on the PS3
Yeah.
controller, and it still was awful. And so I'm like, okay, I gotta get these boxes. No, shit, no.
No, there's the star right there.
So I'm back in here, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm not getting that. Forget that. Wasting my time. We're going this way. And there's a block here, and then there's another block that I guess I could get if I like jumped on top of it, but I never come back for it, so I don't know what's in there. It could be something cool. Let's just assume it's like a raccoon suit.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
I figured I'd get a scope of the level over here, and I think it's pretty well designed. There seems to be a whole lot to it.
This guy is really good at hacking.
Yeah.
Was it a team or just...
As far as I know, it's one person. And shit, I'm in it. No!
There's the wall. No!
Ah.
Dead.
Whatever. Okay. Alright, so attempt number 2. I cut out every single time that I died and got back to the same place. You don't want to see that.
Thank
So,
you.
here's this swamp guy.
There's the womp.
You're the plumber who defeated the old Womp King. Well, if you think he's a pathetic stepping stone, I'm a whole new slab. Fuck off. So this is the same Thwomp battle from the previous game, but you'll notice the stage has little honeycomb-shaped holes in it, so that when you slide off of him, well, it's a bit hazardous.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
shit!
Oh,
Oh, I would have been so mad.
I was a little upset.
that's horrible.
So I said,
That's
fuck it.
clever, though.
It is, yeah, I made it harder, but not too much harder. But I said, fuck it, I'm gonna go explore elsewhere, so I went to the outside of the castle. And I found this pipe I didn't really notice. With course 3 in it.
Nice.
So,
That's weird.
here's the third world. And, it's like some sort of creepy ruins. And it told me, climb the ruins. I'm like, okay, I don't know what the ruins are, but I'll climb it. Sure. Can't get in that. I don't know what I'm doing.
That's the canon.
It's Mario RPG music.
Yeah.
Yeah. This music is from Mario RPG. But remixed. And I'm like, shit, fuck, shit. Breaking that does nothing.
Like, what?
Whoa, thank you, Lukitu.
Yeah, the camera...
Lukitu is a terrible camera, dude.
I'm
can-
getting like such a like Zelda vibe from this. This reminds me of Zora's Zelda actually. Like
The camera made me get lost to the point where I just kind of wandered into a star. I've got 4 stars, 3 of them I just happened upon. So there's the ruins. I found the ruins. And so I'm trying to get up these stairs. I can't get up these stairs. Fuck you. Thank you.
there you go.
Oh, cool.
Stare up the stairs, man.
Yeah. So here's the
I
ruins.
got Mario could totally Dixie Kong his way.
Yeah.
Holes.
Only if you jump on the Shy Guys. And so I got to the ruins here, and I'm like, okay, this is weird. I'm assuming there's a star or something up here. Yeah, there it is. You can sort of see it there in a second. But I gotta jump over there. Shit. Fuck.
Damn it.
Ugh. So, I keep wall jumping. I wall jump the wrong way. Then I fall off. I can't get back on. And then come up again. Now the camera's stuck. And, ugh. I got it, but it's stuck. No, it's not. Okay, so literally 7 minutes later. I cut out 7 minutes. got up here. Now I'm trying to get up top. I can't do it. I don't want to fall off again.
I like how it looks like you're bashing his head.
You'll notice I'm missing health. I got down to 1 pie piece of health. And I had to go heal. So I figured I'm up here. I'm at the topmost part of the level. I should scope it out. But it's like too dark to see anything. So
I like the giant trees in the background.
yeah, that's like a photo of trees. It's really weird. I did it. So I figure, why not? Let's go back and challenge this guy. I'm like, this time I'm gonna fuck you up. And I made sure that whenever I made him fall, I lined him up so that he fell away from like a little pathway.
Yeah.
So that if I slid off with him, I wouldn't fall to my doom.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
My depth perception is bad. Flash forward. Why do you step on us like we are nothing? You will learn a thing or two when the rest of us arrive. That was foreboding.
Ominous.
Yeah, I never saw the rest of them.
There's probably like 5 of them that you gotta take on at the same time.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
That would be great. I would totally do that. So I killed Thwomp, and I'm like, well, only challenge left to do is this thing. I'm totally gonna do this. So, fight the camera. Get out there. No! Whatever. No! I got. No! Okay, so I got game over. Except,
What?
when you run out of lives, you spawn in the afterlife.
Holy shit.
That is awesome.
My mind was blown by this part. So much so that I was like, okay, I was about to stop recording as soon as I ran out of lives, but I was like, no, this is great. I have to keep going.
This is awesome.
And I didn't really get a chance to fully explore. I don't know, like, what's to the left on this river. I didn't want to jump in it. Like, what if I, like, lost my memories or something? I don't know how that works. And so I'm just like...
You know there's gotta be stars in here somewhere.
There's gotta be something. I go down this pit. Title screen. Lame.
Wow.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Alright, well that actually looked really awesome.
It is.
Yeah, that was a really cool hack.
That was probably the best one this week.
I'm
Yeah.
totally gonna play that some more.
Close. My Sonic Jam was almost there though.
Yeah, no.
Sonic Jam 6!
Dylan wins the Shitty Game Award, I think.
By far.
Can we give
Oh,
him the
God,
Shitty
yes.
Game Award?
Sonic says!
I think Dylan wins the Shitty
Sonic
Game Award
says,
by
"Fuck
virtue
your
of the,
life."
he wins by virtue of the fact that I think the rest of us had pretty decent looking games.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
looked like they had some work put into them, and meanwhile Dylan's looked like something that you would buy in a Hong Kong street corner.
Yeah.
Alright, guys. Well, let's go ahead and just call it a night and all that other good stuff. Except, first we gotta find out what we're playing next time.
Next
We're playing
time?
that.
Okay, well, this is a weird one. I don't know how we came up with this, but we're gonna do it anyway because it came up first on the old random themo generator.
Yeah.
This week, the theme is very weird. We're gonna have to do some research, guys, because we're going to judge a book by its cover before we play the game. I want you to play games based on the weirdest fucking box art you can find.
I remember this one.
This is great. I used to make that mistake as a kid.
Yeah. So if a game has awesome box art or weird box art, or the box art is just like very confusing, then that's what you should play.
Okay.
Be prepared next week when we play whatever.
It's Judge a Book by its Cover week, and that's alright.
Yeah.
Nick Arcade Challenge was last week. Rom Hacks this week. Judge a Book by its Cover week.
Neat themes.
Yeah. Alright, guys. Well, this has been Cartridge Blowers. I'm Cody Coleman. With me, as always, is Nikki Wright, Matt Crua, and Dylan Frisbee. Until 2 weeks from now, don't die.
Keep on blowing, Sonic says!
Why would you say that?
Hey, it can get really hot in fryers.